And I'm going to give everybody
$1 million.
$1 million. Now, I'll give you 15 points on your points cards tonight.
Oh.
Because these sessions have been so few and far between.
It's been 84 years.
Feels like it.
I'm going to take a little
I've
charm
been to
tonight.
a different country and 2 different states since then. Good grief.
Yeah.
Dang.
Jesus, for you, 1 little charm. A weightless charm. When activated, gravity ceases to affect you for 1 minute. If you can reach a surface, you can pull yourself along at a speed of 15 feet. You can try to launch yourself in a desired direction by pushing off a creature or surface. To push off without failure, you must make a DC 10 acrobatics check.
That's fantastic. Jesus has now left the building.
Good lord. Is anybody else getting charms?
I'll get a little baby one too.
You're getting a little baby one too. Charm of accuracy. That's that one. Expend a use of this charm to add 10 to 1 attack roll. You must declare that you are using this charm before you roll.
Okay.
Vanishes after 2 uses.
Sweet.
Anyone else? Big charms? Little charms?
Nope.
Nope. I think Brunk already said he was banking.
I have like 16 charms on my character sheet right now. I don't think I need any more at the moment. I'll just save them.
That's fair. You know, you can pitch 3 little charms to get a new one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've got anything that I really am like, oh my god, I'll never use this type of thing. I mean, I might. I guess I'll take a look and...
Yeah, if there's any you find you can't really use or you don't want to trade to somebody else.
But I mean, that door charm could be so much fun at some point. You know?
You are eventually going to find a confined space where you might need to make a door.
I've got just the thing for this. Or maybe I want to put a door in the deck of the ship. You know?
Yeah.
Whatever. I remember putting windows on the inside of a cart. Those windows led to extra dimensional spaces, and we basically created a medieval RV.
That's pretty awesome.
I was trying to get a reaction, but apparently somebody's either reminiscing or, just going to keep to himself.
He's trying not to crack.
Look. the ship that we did is yeah.
The wild, heady days of 2nd edition and the early days of the internet when people would put a random bag of wonder with a D100 roll and you'd get the most random crap out of it. Door or windows that lead to an extra dimensional space.
And so your solution was to torture your DM with them?
No, I mean, no, it was a really creative use of, hey, we got this cart, so we're going to mount the windows on the inside of the cart, so the windows act as a doorway into an extra dimensional space. So basically, they created a medieval RV, where you can't get out of the thing through the windows. They're only one-sided on the inside walls. They lead to an extra dimensional space. They don't actually, you can't look through the window and see the outside of the cart. So it was a really creative use of those, this random crap bag, that I found on somebody's internet website back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Whenever that was. I want to say that would have been late 90s.
The fucking glory days.
Mm-hmm.
The internet was such a simple creature back then. And now it's terrifying.
I mean, hell, there were so many different, people, it was the early days when people would just write manuals of shit, like stuff that they'd find a topic they wanted to write a source book on, for Dungeons and Dragons and just write it.
Yeah.
I remember downloading a massive document that was somebody's quote unquote book of sex for Dungeons and Dragons. And
Oh God.
wow, that thing was wild.
That's fucked
Just
up.
wild.
Yeah.
It's a little fucked up.
Yeah. But I mean, nerds can be a messed up group of people.
That's
you know?
true. That's true. We are
I mean-
all in some way or another degenerates.
I mean, how many fantasy novels are out there right now that are on women's bookshelves that are nerdy fantasies that are just filled with, that are basically 1/3 smut?
Sir,
You know what I'm saying?
A smut book club is canon in this campaign.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was there for that too. You know, Frida's book club, werewolf porn, and whatever else it was. You know, I mean,
the werewolf inside me is also
The Lusty Argonian.
Yeah, the Lusty Argonian. We have the werewolf inside me, which has so many different stories and variations and versions. There was in the space campaigns, Loki found a version that was a screenplay for like a CW show. And he read it to, he basically incepted Vera, their pilot, their goblin pilot, and like read it to her, and caused her to be so distracted that she had to make rolls to not be distracted while piloting the ship. We called them slip and slide checks.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, as they were going into like a major battle fighting a living planet, he could do literally anything on his fucking downtime, and that's what he chose to do. It's fucking sabotage. Just pure sabotage.
Had to get rid of a stress token somehow. Screwing with my crew was how I chose to do it.
Loki's the hidden big bad evil guy. They just don't know.
Oh my god.
Just
I
sabotaging
had
them
to get
from
rid
the
of the stress
inside.
token. It's funny.
When we last left our heroes, we had started with Valerith teaching all the slimes as well as Pest to control one of the wooden dolls together in some kind of weird gel Voltron. Though they still needed practice with movement and like will need future training to be functional. The team prepared for the wedding. Nerissa and Brunk had some heart-to-hearts with that to kind of ask about his true feelings on what was going on, as well as Brunk had like a little heart-to-heart with Scam as well. Jesus received a message, like a call from Bill, the like witch teacher that they met in Tremala, which made Iris, Nerissa's cousin, a little bit jealous because it seems like she had taken an interest in Jesus. The group then gathered at M's, in the center of the Lantern Chain cache, to get information from her, and confirmed that Rovain still exists underground and that the higher echelon of Rovain's empire ventured underground during the war. And that there is a 100-floor tower that goes down to the vault where they live. When shown the Shadow King's crown, she was disgusted and told Jesus to put it away, and gave you all information about the 4 special crowns that were made for each of the kingdoms. The one that you had been looking for was last seen in the hands of Tritons, and that was the one that you did secure, that is currently being worn by Lazarus. Brunk asked about Lyric's egg, and learned that M, in her adventuring days, came across Zelia and had seen the egg previously, and advised that there were 2 paths forward, the easy way or the hard way, with the clues that you had received on the egg being the hard way, and giving you hints to ingredients that can be used to unlock the power of the egg. And that was for lament. It was the Harper's Lament, which is a funeral flower. A recall was a certain kind of thread that I can't say out loud because it will activate the robots in my house. Healer is the Kindleheart Vial. Realms is the Anchorstone Fragment. Relate was Twin Link Bands, and Illyria was the First Light Shard. The easy way, of course, was to sacrifice power so great that it would equal the powers of the items that are on the hard path. Nerissa also purchased information about Rosalia's sisters, Ovelia and Eldis. Both are 130 years old, while Rosalia is 120. They are described as ruthless, diabolical, and evil to the core. Ovelia is in possession of an artifact called the Medusa. It is designed as a way to detain it was designed as a way to detain violent criminals and converts people to stone. The item acts like a pulse bomb. The pulse is a range of 100 feet from the item. A keyword to activate it is chosen upon attunement. Constructs and undead aren't affected. The pulse can go through walls and magical darkness. Eldis was last seen in the kingdom of Brom in Rudalius, and Ovelia was last known location was in Rovane. And with all that information, the crew kind of filled the others in and got approval from them. And from there, just kind of put a rush on that and Scam's wedding. Or their joining. With help from Halvik and the merchants of the Lantern Chain Cache, a ceremony was performed and a party was thrown. And that night, in the revelry, as everybody was celebrating, there were some kind of deep thoughts about the road ahead. And Jesus, in a moment to himself, when he couldn't find Iris looking for her to like party with her, felt a sting in his palm and found himself being pulled into like a blank state of existence before feeling a hot breath on the back of his neck. And turning to be face to face with this creature or whatever is behind him, he found a giant demon that in a beastly voice said, "We need to talk." That's where we left off. The space
Solid.
around you, Jesus, is completely black. It's void. It's nothing. It is just you and this like huge demon. It exhales and like this kind of like heat comes from its nostrils. It says, "You stand before Krazon the Insatiable."
What do you need from me?
You have bonded with something of mine.
The the crystal?
Yes, and as such, you are now mine, and you work for me.
Well, what do you need me to do for you?
It would seem that you are intertwined with the fate of some of my own people. It says, "You are on the same ship as my son, Tommy."
Oh. You're Tommy's father.
Yes.
Well, how'd you get it? How'd you end up in here?
I brought you here. A very powerful being has taken my wife, Jacinda. You will go find her and free her.
Okay.
And in return, I will not eat your soul.
That sounds like a pretty good deal. That sounds like a pretty good trade-off.
I'm glad we're in agreement.
Will you leave my hand when will the crystal break its bond with me when I complete this?
No.
That was worth a shot.
This is not an offer. This is a mission. You work for me now.
Okay.
And he said, he kind of like leans in a little closer so you can like feel that hot breath on your face. He says, "Don't fuck it up," and flicks you in the forehead. And when he does, you wake up and you feel like there, like anybody looking at you can see like that there is like a bump, like a mark on your forehead. But you come to in front of Iris's tank, which is still empty. The party is going around you. M is still slinging drinks out. And there is much revelry.
I'm gonna find I'm gonna find other people from the cleaning crew just to share my experience that I just had with them.
Sure.
Just let Brunk and
So you're trying to hunt down the rest of the cleaning crew. We'll start with you, Nerissa. Where are you currently?
Where's Iris?
Do you go looking for her?
No, I'm assuming I'm already with her, and her and I are like a little bit white girl wasted together.
Okay. Iris is so inside that little water tank, it kind of dives down into like a bottom section of the ship where she like it is her home. It's like flooded, and is her personal space. And yeah, you guys are down there. You've just gotten like a couple bottles from M, and you're just getting wasted. Just like, he's got a girlfriend.
I don't know if I would consider her a girlfriend.
It sounded like a girlfriend, and he was grinning like an idiot.
He did have what I would maybe consider a date, but I don't know how serious it is.
She grabs like a bundle of kelp and like screams into it.
Oh.
And she's like, why are all the good ones taken?
I don't know. I'm sorry, Iris. I haven't really done much dating, so like I wish I had better advice for you, hun.
He bonded with the cursed item I gave him. I thought it meant something. I thought, you know, maybe.
Oh, honey,
maybe there
he's a
was
bit
like
of
a spark, you know? She like takes like a big old chug of whiskey.
I'm sorry. Not to, call him a slut or anything, but he will bond with any cursed item he can get his hands on.
She just kind of like sobs a little bit and just starts drinking more.
I'm just gonna like rub her back and let her cry it out.
Brunk, what are you doing? This is the reception. This is the wedding reception. What is Brunk doing?
Brunk has probably distilled out a few of his bottles from, or produced a couple of bottles of his rum, his where's my inventory at? Oh, it's been so long. He's probably produced a couple of bottles of his Lyrics special spiced rum that he created just for the occasion. And his gift, he produced them and handed them to him to be served. And he's probably enjoying a glass or two here or there. He's not really looking to get inebriated, just more of a celebratory buzz. I'm certain that at some point he will summon up the courage to ask Dara if she'd like to dance. Um, you know, if there is music playing for dancing purposes.
Oh yeah, there's a live like a bunch of the crew of the Lantern Chain Cache are musicians and like gathered together in the center, or, like around the bar to provide music.
So yeah, I mean he'll ask her if she'd like to dance on a couple different occasions, but that's pretty much all he's doing is keeping an eye on the festivities.
Yeah, Dara will dance with you for one song and be like, "So are you like that's father?"
Um, foster father
Oh,
maybe is
okay.
the best way to put it. I kind of adopted him. Um, he we found him kind of alone and in kind of ragged clothing inside the sewer below the city of Mercana. As we were on a quest there, searching. We were looking for someone, and we found him in the midst of that quest. And you know what? We brought him with us to the surface. I taught him how to bake bread, and well, I mean, as you can see, now it's his absolute favorite thing in the world.
At, that
And he's
it might be some of the best bread we've ever had on the ship. Do not tell what's her name? Do not tell Gisela I said that. I will deny it profusely. But that's bread is insanely superior.
I mean, I'm sure that he would share his recipes. I mean, he's very friendly with that aspect. I mean, he and I have. I think he's watched me, you know, share recipes, create recipes, discuss recipes with various people in the time that we've spent together. So, I mean, he's very free with offering to hey, by the way, would you like some more bread? He's more than happy to give away bread at every possible occasion, and I'm you know very proud of him.
Hmm. And why did you decide to get into food? It's a little strange to see a paladin of any faith take such an
Well,
interest in cooking.
well, I will tell you. I am a paladin, and I am a follower of Cord. Cord is all about feats of strength, athleticism. He's about performance and glory. And I thought, well, one of the ways I can choose to honor my God is to learn about nutrition, how to be healthy. We have what we put into our bodies fuels us. And, if I want to perform at my best, I need to eat well. But I also learned that flavor is important. And, I like to try new things and experiment. So, there's been quite a few recipes that we've kind of dabbled with and come up with in our journeys. Um, and it's a passion. It is a way that I show my appreciation for Cord, but also in service to others. I like to be able to, I like providing a meal to my companions, to my friends. Um, it's a way of showing that I care and appreciate them.
The dance ends. She ponders for a minute, and she says, "My kitchen is pretty small, but maybe you could come by a little bit later and show me a few things."
I would be happy to. What do you what kind of foods do you normally like?
Oh, I mean, fish is pretty popular around here, but
Of course.
I like a good a beef stew.
Hmm. I think we could come up with something that would work quite nicely.
It's like I'd like that. Once things start to wind down, why don't you come on over to my tent? There's nobody staying the night there.
Well, I will see you later then.
I look
And
forward.
he bows and he'll, if he still has her hand, he'll raise it and kiss it. Kiss her on the back of the hand and
She
then
does a little curtsy and does kind of like a little dance around you and like full on like hard swing smacks you on the ass before kind of like skipping back to her tent. She just kind of like does like a see you later.
Well, and I look around to see if anybody else has seen that just happen. Like,
Give me a perception check.
nope.
You don't see anything.
Yep.
You see something that maybe looks like a thumb in the distance, but you're not quite sure.
I'm like, okay. And then I'll proceed back to, mingling with everyone else.
Yeah. What about you, Valerith? What are you doing?
Well, after the ceremony, I need to make gunpowder. I know this is a happy occasion, but I know what we're going into, and I am woefully unprepared for dealing with artifacts and people, and I don't want to die. So
when you're at the party, do you mention anything like that?
Oh no, because I in my head I'm like, this is a good thing. Give my congratulations to the groom and kind of walk back towards the ship so I can try not to blow it up by concentrating.
Give me a perception check. Because if you were joining the festivities, you would have been like in the center near the bar.
Yes.
14 will do that for me.
Swing and a miss.
So, over in her tent is Mira Vosh, who was at the party for a second, maybe to grab one of the free drinks, but has spent most of the time at her tent. Looking over, you know that, you went to the shop previously and you know that she had a ton of gunpowder. And it appears just like looking from across the way, you can see that it looks like she's working with her gunpowder currently.
Ooh. I'm going to nerd out on some gunpowder. Chemical reactions. It's all about the chemical reactions.
Do you say that?
Yes.
She's like, ah!
It's a great pickup line, isn't it, for an alchemist?
Where did you come from?
3 ships over.
That's right. You're that visiting crew. It's one of your members that was their wedding, right?
Absolutely. Wedding's over. Congratulations to the groom and groom, but I've got things to prepare. I just happen to notice that you are preparing things similar to what I need to prepare.
You making bullets?
Bullets.
Yeah.
Me walking around with an arrow, with arrows and a bow. No, I need bigger. I'm not prepared for what I have to do, and I need to get prepared. So I'm looking at gunpowder, bombs of some sort. I've got an idea for like a keg with a layer of ball bearings on the inside, and then another smaller keg, and then some kind of lighting source to make it go off.
Oh.
It's omnidirectional, but that's kind of my thought. Like, because the explosion on the inside forces everything out, and I'm trying to mass damage.
Interesting.
So I'm thinking like that. Thinking like arrows that do not the same thing, but kind of like your bullets. Arrows that hit harder. Maybe have a small explosion. I don't know.
She kind of like digs around a little bit. She's like, no. She's like, we could maybe like make some like explosive and strap them onto your arrows, but that could get messy. She keeps digging around a little bit more. She's like, it is a special occasion after all. Here's what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna give you a couple things. She says, first, I'm going to give you a larger supply of gunpowder.
Oh, okay.
It's like if you're gonna experiment,
Now
you're
to
gonna
not blow myself up.
you're gonna go through a bit, I'm sure. Open sheet. She's going to put it. She'll have it sent to the ship, and she's going to give you a keg of gunpowder.
Okay.
Is there already gunpowder on the ship? It's always a good question. I don't think
Probably
so.
not, because we use ballista.
That is correct. There we go. Gunpowder. I'll give you a keg of gunpowder. It's like you use arrows.
Cool.
I don't know what you're up against, but it sounds pretty fierce. If you're trying to come up with like big explosives. I collect things every now and then, and I was tinkering around with this trying to figure it out, but I don't really use bows. Maybe you'll get better use out of it. And she hands you a quiver with some very strange looking arrowhead, like arrow feathers. Roll a 1d12. Okay. Do I have the table? Yes, I do.
That's always the question. All right, roll. Fuck, what were you rolling on?
I haven't used this in a really long time. You get... so right now the quiver has 2 arrows in it.
Okay.
You are going to see... Did it really roll the same thing twice?
Yes, it actually did.
I say no to that. I want you to have 2 different ones. Moss arrow, cool. What she has given you is a trick quiver. On a long rest, the arrows that are unused vanish and are replaced with a new set, and you roll a d12 again. When you roll that d12, I will produce that many arrows, and you'll have that many trick arrows to play with for that period before you long rest again. So right now, you have an ethereal arrow. Upon using a command word, this arrow shifts between the material and ethereal plane, and it can be used to shoot through allies without harming them or to shoot through cover. Moss arrow. When this arrow is fired at a surface, creeping moss rapidly spreads to a circle with radius 10 feet around the point of contact. Walking or climbing on the moss grants advantage on stealth checks to remain silent.
All right. Shoot that into a ceiling and jump.
Just like I again, I don't, I've never really used it, so I don't know what kind of stuff. Every day, there's different arrows there. Some of them have done some
Well,
pretty
thank you
cool
very much.
stuff. I stabbed a guy with one once, and like he just like, it was like an acid arrow, and just dissolved. It was really cool.
That actually sounds really cool.
But yeah, maybe you'll get more use out of it than I could.
Well, I appreciate it. I don't know that I have much to offer you.
Oh,
but
on the house.
Well, thank you. I do have this. It's not much, but I know what they can be used for, and you seem to like playing with stuff, so I'll give her the last fairy stool mushroom that I have.
Oh. She'll look and be like, "Oh, you can't be giving this to me for free. What I give you is small, I think. It's just a quiver."
Yeah, a quiver and a keg of gunpowder that I don't have to make myself.
She will take it and she'll be like, "Thank you. I actually have some really good ideas for uses for this."
Well, good. Hopefully, I'll make it through this, and I can see what your uses are.
If you come back to the lantern chain again, give me a little bit of time. The next time you come back, I'll have something for you.
Okay. I'm gonna swing by your bartender now and see if I can talk her out of some mugs, empty mugs, so I can make some compact explosives. I hope.
She nods and she says, "Good
So
luck."
thank you very much.
M's pretty tight with her materials.
Hey, buddy, you over here hanging out at the bar?
Yeah, I would say you would find Jesus, and Brunk would find Jesus after the dance with Dara, roaming back around again, with Jesus kind of looking for people after having this experience with the demon.
You okay?
Not really. I just met Tommy's father. He is a demon in my hand.
A demon in your hand.
He
Be
he
careful where you
told
put that hand.
yeah. He told me we have to rescue Jacinda or else he'll eat my soul. So the mission just became a lot more important for me.
Okay. Well, we'll do what we can. We got you.
Yeah.
You see a mark in the middle of Jesus's forehead.
Did you trip? Smack your head?
Uh he smacked my head. He flicked my forehead.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, I'm in here. I stopped by so I can try and, sweet talk our local bartender out of some glasses so I can try and make some stuff for our upcoming adventure.
What are you hoping to make?
Explosives.
Explosives.
Yes.
That's my kind of fun.
Yeah, well, just make sure if I give you one of these that you're not near it when it goes off. because I don't know how bad it's going to be or what the fuck it's even going to do.
Yeah, that's fair.
Brunk would
You good otherwise?
What was that?
You're in this conversation too.
I am totally not in this conversation. My brain right now, Brunk's brain is working on a recipe for beef stew.
Okay. Yeah.
I've got my basic stew recipe, but I'm trying to figure out what I could do to make a special beef stew. And I'm probably completely oblivious to the idea that we weren't really talking about beef stew.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, give me a as you are thinking about beef stew.
I'll tell them that. I'll be like, Dara said she wanted me to come by her tent later so that we could make some beef stew. Do we have supplies on the boat? Do I have like some potatoes? Do we have some good beef of some kind in our stores on the ship? Or am I going to have to find some?
Give me an insight check.
Me? You want me to do? Okay.
You. Yeah. As you're like recounting what happened. Brunk, you might not
Light bulb.
You might not be making stew tonight.
Just him panicking, and then the realization dawns, and it was like, there it is.
Wait a minute. Maybe she wasn't talking about making beef stew.
No, but you should still stretch.
Oh. Right. And he gets up, literally walks away with determination. I'm going to head back to the ship for a bit. Prepare. Clean up, do some stretching, maybe some calisthenics, get my daily workout in, then clean up. Workout, then clean up. But not too heavy.
Roll your exercise check.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, good.
Brunk is looking limber.
Got a good pump on, got stretched, got flexible. We're okay. Listen. The Oath of Glory is a serious deal. Okay? We strive to be known for glorious deeds.
Nerissa, your cousin has fallen asleep. And is like loud snoring, and bubbles are coming out of her nose.
Okay. I would like it to be known that shortly after it cut away from us, I started replacing her alcohol with water. Because I was like, this poor girl has had too much. I've been there before. Let me be the responsible older cousin and at least get her to like hydrate. But I'm gonna tuck her in, give her a little kiss on the forehead, and then sneak out to join the rest of the party. I'm not sure exactly how, like, I'm pretty sure it's just like a magical connection I have with my tank so that it knows how I want to move it and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that it has a bit of a stumble as well as I'm like the tank is just kind
of doing like kind of like the side like
yeah.
New understanding of drunk tank.
This is impaired driving.
Yeah, a little bit. Especially with how fast I can go. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, your drunk speedster fucking stumbles so fast like it's a horror movie. Just like but like still like doing the fucking wobble back and forth.
Yeah.
You think at one point she almost like drops like off of the bridge trying to like cross over?
That's so silly. I love it.
Nerissa, you meet up with the rest of the group.
Oh, hey guys, how are you guys doing? Great party, huh? I've totally been here the whole time.
Oh, it's fantastic. How you doing?
Oh, you know, I was hanging out with Iris for a bit, and well, she's taking a nap now. But we got some good catching up in, and good old cousin, family hanging out at a wedding. Some drinks, but not too many. Not like too many drinks. It's like a good amount of drinks, you know? And like I kind of like hiccup. Just a good amount of. Yeah. How are you guys doing? What have you been up to?
Well, I met Tommy's father.
Oh my gosh. Is he
He's
as cool as I would think?
he's a big ass demon, and he's who's controlling me now from this crystal.
He's controlling you?
Oh, I work for him. He's not
Oh,
controlling me, but I
not
have
like a
to do what he
puppet.
said. Well, kinda. He threatened to
As
eat
soon
my
as you
soul.
say kinda about being a puppet, Nerissa like kind of looks to see if there's like a hand up your butt. She's just like, what? uh, oh, kind of. Well, I hope he doesn't eat your soul. Um, that sounds like a bad time to have a demon controlling you.
Yeah, yeah,
Wait,
he
is
told.
that the cursed object you got from Iris?
Yeah, it is.
Oh. You bonded with it so quickly. Didn't even take the time to get to know it.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You know, that.
I should have
Nurse is
asked.
like trying not to get mad at her friend, but she's also very like protective older cousin. And she's like, "You hurt my cousin. You hurt my baby cousin." Um, you bonded with it so quickly, you slut.
Yeah, I should have asked for your help. Asked for Carruthers' help identifying this first before I did anything.
Yeah, and maybe, made sure you didn't have a girlfriend before bonding with somebody else's cursed object. The tank is like noticeably like sideways and like splashing water out a little bit.
I can picture like it sideways, and then Nerissa also like leaned the other way, but like leaned in close
Yeah.
to him so that like trying to be face to face with him.
Yeah.
Just one eyebrow up, like huh?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I'm
Nerissa is like white girl wasted right now.
a few drinks behind to have this conversation right now, so I'm gonna at this point ask M for several drinks.
M has like seen all of this going on. It's just like, all right, you're cut off, and like lines up like 12 shots on a little tray and just hands it to you, Jesus, and just like good luck.
Yeah. I downed 3 of them just immediately.
Fair. That is fair.
Brunk is getting cleaned up. You guys are still at the bar, just kind of kind of chilling. Nerissa is drunk as fuck. Is anybody doing anything else before they kind of settle off for the evening?
Nurse is gonna try and convince M to give her more shots. So she can do shots with Jesus.
Roll a persuasion. Okay.
I figured with disadvantage made sense.
Roll a perception with disadvantage. That's really good. She gives you obviously watered down drinks. Like there is like a hint maybe of liquor in it, just a splash so it tastes like liquor, and then it's just water.
Nerissa is only catching on to this because she was doing exactly the same thing for Iris like half an hour ago.
Yeah.
And you know what? She just kind of like, she notices on the first one and then shrugs and is like, this is karma, and just keeps taking them.
Valerith, I'm assuming you're heading off to kind of get started. So you were going to ask M for glasses.
Does she have any cracked, chipped, shot glasses, regular size glasses, any like mini kegs, anything like that she just has and hasn't gotten rid of yet?
She's like, I keep my stuff pretty pristine. And she reaches under and grabs like a box of like, there's a couple shot glasses in there. There's probably maybe like 9 glasses that look like maybe it would have been part of a set, but because there are some broken, she's just getting rid of the rest of them. And maybe like 2 like big like mugs that you think you could turn into like bigger explosives, and she's like, here, you can have these. I don't really have much use for them.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. Now I gotta figure out how to do this. Okay. And with that, I'm gonna meander back to the ship and try not to blow myself up.
Jesus, what are you doing? Like, you and Nerissa are just drinking shots at the bar?
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish the tray of shots that Em gave us and then probably head back to the ship for the night.
Okay.
I feel like Nerissa would probably be probing you for more information about Tommy's dad, and like just like asking questions. Like we would be like just chatting about that, because Nerissa would have wanted more information about that. It wasn't there for the initial explanation.
Yeah, I'd discuss it with, I'd be discussing that with Nerissa before heading off.
Excellent.
Yeah. Are you asking for any particular details?
I'd be asking probably like, because she really likes Tommy and wants to like help take care of him, so she'd probably be like, well, why wasn't his dad more concerned about Tommy? Like, why couldn't he have been asking like how Tommy is, you know? Wait, do you think maybe he just has a way of checking in because he's a demon? That might make sense.
I don't know. He was just concerned about us getting his wife back.
Did he say where she was?
No, he didn't say.
Can you call him and ask?
I don't know.
Nerissa's gonna pull out your hand and like just start like tapping on like the crystal in like different spots as if it's like a phone or a communication crystal that she can like input information into.
New meaning of talk to the hand.
Hello? Mr. Tommy's dad, are you there?
Oh boy.
His name was Crazen the Insatiable.
Crazy. Tommy's dad, hello? Craven the insurmountable. What? Crazen? Like a cranberry raisin? It's a not great name for a demon, I'm not gonna lie. She's saying this while still holding your hand. Like, she's looking at you, but, like, holding your hand as if it's a communication crystal she can use.
That's actually wild.
What are the chances that this was, like, basically a butt dial and he overheard that?
If he did, there was no response.
Okay, good.
Could you imagine if Jesus just starts taking passive fire damage?
Isn't he resistant or immune to fire?
Yeah, I'm immune to fire damage.
So it would be really wild if he actually started taking damage. It would be highly problematic.
Disconcerting.
Bypass.
He did voluntarily let this thing into himself.
Mm.
The shenanigans have started.
So you guys
He said it himself. I'm a fucking demon.
You guys drink and talk into the evening, into the late evening, until M cuts you both off.
That's fair.
At which point, I'm assuming you guys just head back to the ship and try to pass out.
Yeah. Nerissa is gonna check on Tommy. Not try to, like, wake him up, but she just wants to, like, go see him and be like, what's he up to? If he is awake.
He is awake, and he's sitting cross-legged with Lazarus across from him, and both of them have like a large piece of parchment out that they appear to be like mapping things out. Like they're drawing like rough maps, and it appears like they're like talking strategy with each other. Especially like the one intelligent demon is on Tommy's shoulder, and appears to be doing like the equivalent of the talking as they're like talking back and forth.
Okay. Nerissa's gonna stumble in a little. I feel like she's probably sobered up a little bit since it's been a lot of time of her just drinking water.
Yeah.
So she's gonna go in and be like, "Hey, Tommy, how are you doing? You're up so late."
Oh, I don't sleep.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. What are you guys doing?
Coming up with a plan.
Plan for what?
Whatever might come, we don't know. We know that we're up against something strong. Lazarus remembers where places used to be, but he doesn't know what things look like now, so we're at a bit of a disadvantage. The demon on his shoulder pipes up and says, "Not a complete disadvantage. We know what our goal is, and we know that it's still intact. We need to get to the central spire and enter it with the crowd."
Okay.
And the only thing that is standing between us and that goal is a psychopath with a devastating world-ending weapon. Tommy just kind of It's like,
Yeah. If there's any way I can help, please let me know.
Lazarus is the one who looks and says, you might actually be able to help right away.
Oh?
I am still in a form of recovery. My power is not as strong as it was. I don't think that I'm going to be able to protect everybody from what's to come as I am. And I need your help to speed up this process of recovery if we are to face the things that you have said are coming.
Of course. I can. I know cure wounds. I could do that.
Not quite that. If there is a way, right now, I still am having trouble with controlling my spells. Age has come with its own issues. Do you think there is a way, maybe something you can make to channel the energy I can wield?
I can certainly try.
Okay, just let me know what you need. I'll give you anything I can.
What would you want to channel your energy into?
I'm not sure. Just, I don't want to hurt any of you in the process of trying to do what must be done.
It's
Of course.
or the pickles. Protect the pickles.
Um.
Being close to him, you're not getting the same effects that you did, but there is still kind of like, you're not sure if it's the booze or it's him, but you still have this sick feeling near him. But it's not as intense as it used to be.
Okay. Just looking at my character sheet to see if I have any items that I could tinker with. Before I go to my workbench and see if I can help with that, Tommy, I wanted to ask you, what can you tell me about your parents?
What do you mean?
I, I know your mom has been taken. You told me that before. Do you know where she was taken to, or by whom?
I think it was that bad lady.
Okay. What can you tell me about your dad?
Dad's alright. He's a little strict. Got a bit of an anger problem. But he loves Mom.
And you?
Yeah, I think he loves me too. In his own way.
You never feel unsafe with him, right?
No.
Okay.
And I'm never alone, kind of like points around to the demons.
That's fair. I'm glad you've got such good friends keeping you safe and having your back.
Two of them are like fighting in the background. The intelligent one just kind of goes, just. Mom's powerful. And I don't know if this Medusa would have worked on her.
Okay.
She might have turned herself to stone.
That's something she can do?
Yeah. She likes to do it for fun.
Huh.
Sometimes she'll just, like, turn into statues and sneak up on Dad.
Okay. Well, that's very good to know. We're gonna find your mom.
He turns and looks at, like, Jesus, are you nearby as well?
Yeah, I would have been going back with Nerissa.
He looks at you and he's like, you smell like Dad. Kind of, like, looks close and looks at the gem and he's like, oh, you foolish mortal. What have you done?
Yeah. I kind of messed up. I saw a shiny cursed object and I had to touch it.
Looks at you, Nerissa, and says, you need to rein him in.
I'm trying.
He looks and he says, you have bonded yourself to my father.
Yeah. I met him earlier.
And let me guess, he threatened to eat your soul?
Yeah.
Unless you ran an errand for him?
Yeah.
Yeah, get used to that.
Yeah.
He kind of, like, looks down and kind of, like, whispers something to one of the imps. He looks back at you and he says, let's continue forward for now. And when the time comes, I'll see what I can do for you.
That would be much appreciated. Thank you.
Don't thank me yet.
Oh.
And he goes back to, like, he looks at Lazarus and he's like, just, like, points back to a part of the map and, like, goes back to, like, strategizing with him. Brunk. You are pumped and stretched and cleaned up, and you head to the tent. It's pretty dark inside. And as you push past the kind of, like, flap doorway, you walk in. It's kind of, like, set up kind of like a motel. So there's a little seat where like, an attendant would sit. There's kind of a foyer and you can see it leads back into the kitchen, and then there's, like, walled off sections that are walled off for rooms. And looking past the kitchen in the dim light of the fire, you make out the shape of a very naked young woman holding a cast iron pan in one spot and, like, a bundle of, like, meat and vegetables in the other spot, and says, I'm ready for my lesson. And everybody can take a long rest.
Even Brunk?
That's a good question. Hmm.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Oh, Nerissa, take 10 points on your points card. Hilarious. But yes, Brunk, you can long rest your character sheet. God. I think when you finally get to sleep, Brunk, with this woman laying on your chest passed out, you drift to sleep and find yourself in a weight room. A very familiar weight room.
Hmm.
Very large luchador pumping iron says, "Hey, champ."
Cord? Did I do well? Did I do too well?
You crossed over to the other side. You've reached nirvana.
Did I die in battle?
No, I'm just yanking your chain. But
Oh, good.
you called me.
Oh,
I'm answering.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Well, trying to perform glorious acts. I did speak of you this evening. That's why I said I hope I did well.
Brunk, take 10 points on your points card.
While I am here, and I'll like pick up some weights and start doing a workout while I'm in the dream, because why wouldn't you? When you're in Gold's gym, you know what I'm saying? Cord's gym. I was recently told that with my little egg mystery with my friend Lyric, that I would have to make sacrifices, or there's a possibility of I have to do some things in order to free her and bring her back, and some of those things might require sacrifices. But I'm not sure I'm not sure where to draw the line there. Like, part of me wants to sacrifice everything, and because she is my friend and companion, and I want to help her in whatever way I can. On the other hand, I feel like there's much still to do, and I don't know what the right choices are there. Any words of wisdom? As I'm
What does sacrifice mean to you, brother?
giving something of myself that I can't get back in order to help someone else.
Who says you can't get it back?
I mean, I'm assuming that if I've worked hard enough for anything and everything, even if I lost everything, I could work hard enough to get it back. I mean, my injury is probably proof of that. I had to work myself back to the point where I could still serve a purpose. But
not
I mean,
not
go
everything
ahead.
is permanent. choices make the webs of fate spin further. I will say that I've never known you to take the easy road. You work hard for everything that you achieve.
I try to. I take that. I take my oath seriously. So
Lyric means a
it's all
lot
about
to
the
me.
actions. She does. I think she means a lot to more than just me, though. And I wonder if she's more important to the world and everything that is happening around us right now.
What if the easy road meant cutting off your connection to me?
I don't think I could accept that. I don't think that's a sacrifice I'd be willing to make.
Then I think you know what you need to do.
The hard way it is, then. We will earn her presence.
And it is my vow that if you take that path, she will be stronger for it. But
I just don't want to take too long, you know? If it takes too long, or if I can't get everything I need in order to get her back when we desperately need her, I just don't want to be too late.
I'm not supposed to choose favorites, Brunk, in my line of existence.
Hmm.
But I like you.
I appreciate that. I try to be worthy of it.
I believe give me a religion roll, please.
Religion intelligence roll is gonna suck. But here it comes. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. 13 ain't horrible.
I believe in you. I believe in you in a way that my kind shouldn't. You are stronger than you realize. And it is not due to your faith in me. I think perhaps it might have to do with my faith in you.
And at this point, I think Brunk is trying hard to absorb that comment.
Mm-hmm.
And like maybe at this point, it's not going to be an immediate. He's not going to immediately understand that.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. I think that's a very fair comment. You know, it's going to take Brunk a while to process that and to really grasp it.
I'm going to pull a string for you, Brunk, in that web of fate.
I stopped, like, pumping, like I've been lifting, like we've been lifting the whole time. That's been the whole thing. And I kind of stopped there at that moment. I'm like, wait a minute. We've talked about not taking the easy path.
There is no ease in your path. I bestow upon you simply a boon of knowledge. And he presses one giant fingertip onto your forehead and kind of reaches a hand out and makes like a gesture of like pulling a string. And as he does, visions form in your head associated with the words Harper's Lament, a funeral flower. You see in a graveyard growing around a very large, like, monument style grave. And on that grave you see Queen Rudalia III. A Kindle Heart vial held by a strange woman who appears to be talking to her dagger. Or like talking to like a short sword of some kind. The Anchor Stone fragment. Embedded in a great sword shaped like a anchor. Or like a club almost, shaped like an anchor. Shouldered by what appears to be some ogre-like figure. The Twin Link bands on the wrists of what appears to be some kind of bartender on a like flotilla in what appears to be like a very large, like almost like a some kind of like island structure. Give me a perception check.
I was about to say, does this person look familiar at all?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, that was so close.
On a 16, in the distance, you can see a sign that says New Braga. And the First Light Shard. The First Light Shard appears to be centered inside some kind of light energy at the top of a large spire. Almost looks like it's acting as a conduit for it.
Now I have a spot in my forehead, don't I?
Only on the inside. Time for
Okay.
you to go, friend. And he says, I believe in you. Claps you on the back. And you wake up in bed with Dara.
I immediately, like, give her a squeeze and kind of give her a kiss on the forehead. as if to say thank you for that experience, or for the night, for the evening, because she may have been a part of this whole,
Divine
meeting that I
intervention.
just had. Yeah, exactly. So, I'm showing my appreciation for her part in that activity.
As you stir, like, are you getting up to like leave?
Oh no, not yet. Not
Okay.
no. I mean, not until I have to.
All right, yeah, then she just kind of like stirs and kind of like nuzzles into your chest as she like falls back to sleep.
But I will probably lay there in contemplation.
Mhm.
Just continuing to think about what has been said, the information that has been given, and what it all means. Committing it to memory, just rolling it through my head.
Nerissa, you wake up half hanging out of your tank. You've thrown
Yeah.
up several times. You're not
Oh
sure
no.
where you got. I mean, you remember having kelp chips, but you don't remember having that many kelp chips.
Oh no.
You are also not in your room. Kind of as your vision comes to, you are like just outside of the kitchen where that sees you stir awake, walks up to you, and like hands you a loaf of bread and says, "Bread will help."
Thank you, oh God, it's so loud and bright. I appreciate you so much. Bread will help.
It says, "Scam make you drink. Will help you sober." Scan says,
Thank you.
"Coming, honey," and just walks over with like a big mug of coffee.
Thank you, Scam.
We're thinking,
Congratulations again, you guys.
we're thinking about starting a bread and breakfast on the ship. Do
Ooh.
you think we'll stop at a lot of ports? He's talking.
Maybe.
He is like yell talking at you with the
Oh.
veracity of a man on cocaine who has just come up with a great idea.
Oh, sorry, Scam. I appreciate the coffee, but you just shh. Please.
But it's a brilliant idea. We'll make millions of gold.
Yep. Yeah.
That turn and says, "Nerissa have grog. Let her wake up." It's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, honey." Kind of like gives that a kiss on the forehead and fucking walks back into the kitchen with the tray. It's like,
Thank you, Dad.
joined life,
Thank you, Dad.
That kind of like pats you on the forehead and walks back into the kitchen. Fucking, you hear kind of the rattling of bones as Rattles comes out with a fucking mop and bucket, like puts the bucket down and like kind of like shakily just starts mopping up the mess.
Oh. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Jesus, you have a surprisingly good sleep. Like,
Yeah,
you feel pretty rested.
that's good. So,
You don't have any other visions. You don't get pulled into anything. Your palm kind of hurts every now and then. Like there's this weird like burning pang, but like other than that, you feel great.
awesome. I'll get up and head down to the kitchen as well and join Nerissa.
Yeah, Nerissa's looking rough.
Hey, Nerissa, how you doing?
Oh, don't ask me that. Morning, Jesus.
Morning.
Bread helps.
Uh, I'm glad bread helps. I'm gonna get some bread from Dad as well.
Yeah. Nurse is gonna take a bite just of the loaf, like it's not sliced or anything, and then offer you a bite of the same loaf.
Jesus hasn't learned his lesson from the last few days and bites into it anyway.
Just sharing a fucking loaf of bread like it's a turkey leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys munch on this fucking loaf of bread. Valerith, you haven't slept. What have you been up to?
Well, I have 5 bomb designs. I have to go from parts on the alchemy table to something functional without killing myself. I'm trying to brew a poison out of things that I shouldn't be fucking with. I'm combining nightshade, crawler mucus, and purple worm poison into something. I'm making war crimes. I'm sorry, to include napalm.
What the fuck?
Excellent.
Poison for a minute? Poison creature is paralyzed?
Yeah.
Oh my
I mean, heaven
God.
forbid I throw that one first and then throw the napalm on top.
Oh, you're trying to make them as separate bombs, not just all into like one mega bomb?
Yes. No, separate bombs. Separate bombs. I've got basically a grenade with ball bearings. I've got and basically a Molotov cocktail, concussion grenade using fired clay with holes in it, napalm, and the poison barb bomb is what I'm calling it, because I'm going to take ball bearings and arrow tips and line the outside of the device. And those are going to be soaked in poison along with the cloth holding them in place.
Oh my God, this is diabolical.
I don't want these people to die. I don't want to die. I need them to die. So,
Do you know how to make items on your character sheet?
not well, no.
Okay. So, all I want from you right now is an alchemist tools roll.
Okay.
And I'll give it to you with advantage.
Where the fuck did it go? Tools. Yep. I think that'll do it.
So you make all of that in one night. And once it's just like you make the grenades, and then once you're on that roll, you just keep making stuff all night until like you're standing in front of this like large arsenal of like random explosives, like I want
Maybe
you
I
to
went overboard.
send me a list of what you made, and I will turn them into items that you can use.
Okay.
And then like instead of like fully getting rid of the items that you used for it, just like deduct the quantity to 0. if you used it all, or like just to whatever number. Like if you used 3 Nightshade, just deduct the numbers as needed. But keep the
Oh
other.
yeah, I'm not gonna have some of it, but yeah, I'll reduce those to 0. Ball bearings. Depending on how many you think I can make, I have 1,000 ball bearings. I've got no issues breaking up some of my arrows. I'm carrying like 200. So taking the tips off of some of them is not really that big a deal.
Yeah.
Resin and tar. So the napalm one is the only issue one. I have oil. It's the sulfur. Trying to think. I mean, underwater volcanoes would have some, but I don't know if we would have any on the ship.
I don't know if you do.
So that's the only one that's kind of iffy. And I mean, I could make that one a little bit later.
Yeah.
But I sent you the list of stuff to include like ingredients that I'm using in them and creation method. So it's kind of it'll be kind of on you, like what that poison barb bomb would do. As far as the poison aspect of it.
Yeah, because you're using several different poisons and stuff in this thing.
Yes.
To make one like crazy big bomb, which I'm fully on board with because it's fucking wild.
It's not like I've been thinking about this for 4 weeks. So let's drop that by 50 because that makes more sense. Yeah, so that's basically what I've been doing all night. Yo, everybody else been slacking. I get it. So I think I'm out of oil now, finally. And the last one. Okay. And if I am unable to do like the clay to make like the containers for some of them, and then put it in that oven when he's asleep or otherwise occupied, so he doesn't yell at me.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna work on some of the spare logs and stuff that we have, trying to do the same concept but with wood instead. So they'll be a little lighter, not quite as durable, but
it's pretty crafty. Also, you took a long rest, and even though you didn't get to use these trick arrows, they do get replaced, and I need you to roll a d12 for me.
Yep. Come on, 12. Or 3.
It's a tree. 12 sometimes is too
What do we
many.
got?
You get the choice paralysis. So many options.
Oh, flashbang. Oh, that's going to get used. Well, that depends on how many days it takes us to get down there. All right.
I'm gonna say we'll keep these ones instead of having to roll like however many times it takes to get to the place. Just these are the ones that you will have on hand.
Works for me. I literally have an arrow for the flashbang grenade I just made. Nice.
Yeah, the trick quiver is fun.
Yeah, this is going to be fantastic.
So you guys wake up. Do you do anything else before you set sail?
If we're if we're still attached to the lantern chain cache, I would go and check on Iris.
Iris has a sign up that says closed for the day. You dive down into her special cave. She's like, Nerissa, I'm dying.
I know. I would have brought her some of that spread as well.
Yeah. She immediately takes it and starts like taking big bites out of it. It's like, oh my god, this is so good.
I know. That makes the best bread, and it's a cure for anything. You're doing okay?
Yeah, how much did I drink last night? There's like 3 bottles just on the ground.
Everything.
She's like, that wasn't all me, right?
Well, we were drinking together.
Okay. My head hurts.
I know. Mine too, but I wanted to come check on you. I'm sorry, hun. Would I have any, like, I don't know. What is the mermaid equivalent of Advil?
Just like you could probably do like a cure spell or something like that.
I mean, it is a poison, so yeah, you could probably cure poison. Or an antidote.
I only have cure wounds.
Or yeah, if you had like a healing potion.
We have mushrooms on the ship, so we can afford a healing potion for her. Speaking of, where is it?
How do I... Oh, I have a greater healing... Oh, and a regular healing potion. I'm gonna give her a healing potion.
Ooh, do you want to be an ass? You could hit her with one of the... You could hit her with one of the little hand crossbow darts with the healing potion.
No. That would be funny, but Nerissa doesn't want to do that to Iris.
For the poison bomb, you can bind all that stuff into one bomb, right?
Yes. So basically I've got... So it was like 4 nightshades, 6 crawler mucus, and 1 purple worm poison that I had that I was working to distill down, coat the fabric, coat the ball bearings, coat the arrowheads, and I'm assuming with everything I have about enough poison to get 1 with any kind of efficacy.
Okay. But yeah, Iris is doing all right. She's taken the day off.
I'm gonna let her know we'll be heading out soon, but thank you for everything, and then I'm gonna miss her, and that we'll stay in touch, and all that jazz. We'll be back.
She gives you a hug, and as you like go to swim towards the entrance, she goes, Nerissa?
Yeah?
She says, I know it's kind of unheard of, but I don't want to end my solarium.
You don't have to.
But we're supposed to. The elders will be upset at me if I don't go back. But you don't worry about stuff like that.
No.
I like it up here.
I do too. That's part of why I'm staying. I know I didn't leave during my solarium, but I didn't go back. And I'm doing okay.
If you do go back, can you say hi to Mom for me?
Of course.
Okay. She kind of like nods to you and she says, I'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon. I'll give her a big hug and a kiss on the forehead.
She kind of like returns the hug, gives you a kiss on the cheek, and kind of lays back down like,
Take it easy today, hon.
Yeah. Is anybody doing anything else? Brunk, you wake up in the arms of a beautiful woman.
I'm probably, if I have the opportunity, I'm making breakfast.
Making breakfast?
Yeah, something. At least a little something small. You know, it doesn't have to be super fancy or extravagant, but
Oh yeah, so I mean, there's still leftover beef stew. Because nobody can ever say that you don't multitask.
fair enough.
But there is also the stuff like you could do like a steak and eggs or something like that, something simple.
Mhm. Well, I mean, the stew has had enough time to properly set up and soak in the spices overnight. It's got it's got good flavor as of the morning. You know, you just don't leave it directly on the fire so that it burns. You gotta leave it just at the side so it's warm but not heated.
Mm-hmm.
So, but beyond that, no, I'll be ready to set sail.
Before you leave,
Long.
she'll like you'll eat. She'll kiss you on the cheek and say, "Here for a good time, not a long time. I understand."
I have some very important things to do, but know that I will take you and the memory of you with me as I go forth, and of all of the many goals that we have to accomplish. Know that the one goal I have added to that list for myself is to return. I cannot promise that. Who knows where this adventure, this is going to take me, but know that I intend to return.
Well,
But I make no expectations of any kind.
she says the
Just
door is always open, and the bed's always warm.
and he chuckles. He's like, fair enough.
And she kind of again just gives you like a light little wave as you head out the door. Give me another perception check.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, scroll up. There you go. Okay. Oh. Not bad.
From 3 ships across, standing at his door, turned and staring at you walking out of the tent, is Captain Halvik, who looks real menacing for a moment before he cracks a grin and does like a finger gun at you.
I will smile just slightly and nod in his direction, but I'm not going to get into too many there's not going to be a lot of shenanigans there for me. I'm not even trying to emulate that back. I'll just kind of nod to him and then turn around and towards my ship. Start looking for my crew and start saying, are we prepared to depart? As I'm climbing on board. Do I see Nerissa anywhere near me?
Nerissa probably is like slowly crab crawling out of the water coming from Iris's hidey hole.
I will walk over to her offer her a hand to pull her up. And if she takes it, which I'm, was just kind of assuming she will,
Yeah.
I'm casting Lesser Restoration to cure poisoned conditions and any other kind of malady out of her, because I can tell she's feeling it. I can tell she's off, right?
Yeah.
She looks a little, it was a long night of revelry.
Yeah.
And I know that she was out drinking. I know that her and, her cousin were drinking.
You saw me stumbling the night before. You knew what was going to happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a party, and you look like you partied hard. So I'm trying to help you take the edge off. I said, you had some bread, right?
I did. Thank you.
Okay, well, this hopefully will take the rest of it off of you, because we kind of need to be sharp if we're going to be heading out to sea.
You're right. Thank you so much.
And hopefully that will, clear her the rest of the way. And, onto the ship. Ready to make way. Or getting ready to make way. Do I see Valerith in his pile of creations coming on board?
Yeah,
do you go downstairs?
Oh, are you downstairs working on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at the alchemy station.
I didn't know if you'd actually been out working off the ship with your new friend, or if you had come back to the ship and had done all the overnight creations. So yeah, as I'm walking, I'll be doing a walk through the ship, checking in with all the crew, everybody, seeing if they're ready, making sure everybody's there, doing a head count, making sure things are stowed,
I have a question.
Yeah.
Was Adelaide still working on Q?
Oh.
Wasn't she working on Q earlier, or am I misremembering?
No, she
that
was.
Would be an item that on the head count I would note that Q is not there if he's not there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she said she needed a while with him, so it's up to you guys whether you take him or you leave him for Adelaide to work on.
I'll go check in with Adelaide and see how she's doing.
She's like, I've been working all night. This is unlike any kind of technology I've ever seen.
That's fair.
I've done all I can to, physically repair him, but I think it's just gonna take time.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the crystal we have on the ship that he's connected to, maybe that'll help.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Of course, and we look forward to seeing you again.
Likewise.
Yeah, you get Q's body back. Again, he doesn't look as kind of messed up. But he is still not, responding or anything like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring him aboard and set him near the healing crystal.
Okay. It sounds like the gang is together, unless anybody is doing anything else.
Nope. We're ready to cause a ruckus.
Yeah.
Yep.
You set sail for Rovain. It's a couple days out. You now know kind of how to slip between the squares, so to speak, to be able to move faster and kind of avoid encounters as much as possible. And you make your way to Rovain. In that couple days of travel, what are you guys doing?
I actually know exactly what I'm doing. I am working on carving a demon face mask based on the face of the demon that I saw back when I was a kid.
Okay.
for intimidation purposes.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's kind of
have-
wild. Do you have any kind of like woodworking tools?
I have both woodworking, wood carvers, and carpentry tools.
Oh, so you're just good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a carpenter's tools.
Oh, now I gotta find it. I say that, and now I'm trying to figure out where the hell they are in my bag. All right, carpenters. Of course, I roll crap. It's all right. It's all about practice.
I mean, the mask is pretty scary, but the likeness is crude at best.
Oh, it's gonna take me a while. I'm not giving up yet. I need fear. I have a great sword that relies on fear. I need something.
Okay.
I'm too pretty otherwise.
I still gotta do up the grenades and stuff like that, but look at you'll see Valerith's abomination on your character sheet.
Yep.
You let me know if that works for you.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Brunk, your crew is on the ship. You've all set sail. You're headed to Rovain.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm doing anything else specific. I'll do my morning, I'll do my daily exercise routine as in between, shifts, manning the wheel, checking on things around the ship.
Nerissa would probably be at her workbench trying to make something that Lazarus can use to channel his powers, like he had asked her to.
Yeah, after given the request, have you thought about anything maybe that you would have in mind?
I have. I'm looking at my character sheet. I've got a few things. I've got like these energized crystals. I don't remember where they came from. But I also have energized crystal dust in a greater abundance. So I was thinking maybe I could use that. And I also have the magical wood chips from when I tried to make the mushroom staff.
Yeah.
So Jesus, I was going to ask if you wouldn't mind me using some of the magical wood chips that I had left over to make and like maybe the energized crystals. Like one of the energized crystals, then like the wood chip, I could make like some sort of magic wand or other sort of channeling device.
Okay. You've got plenty of components.
Yeah. I also have like I have some enchanted metal. I have just like random I've got like garnets and amethysts and stuff.
You're using the workbench. You've got plenty of components. Go ahead and give me a Tinker's Tools with advantage.
Oh, hell yeah, baby.
Wow. Yep.
Okay.
Sweet.
In spite, Brunk really saved you with that spell. Not only dealing with the hangover, but like you feel kind of like clearer than you have in a while. You remember the thing, the one thing you had was the magic suppression cuffs that were keeping his magic at bay.
Yeah.
And with the materials that you have and like the broken shard of wood, you think you might be able to convert those suppression cuffs into refinement cuffs. So instead of blocking off the energy, it captures it and directs it more cleanly.
Sweet. So just like reverse the function of them.
Basically.
Okay. But that means we can't use the magical suppression cuffs later. But that's okay.
It
This is
is
good
an
use for
option.
them.
If you didn't want to use the suppression cuffs, you could use like another metal that you have. They might. It's just a little bit more experimental because, like, the easy way, I guess, in this case, is the magic suppression cuffs, reversing the stuff on that. But you already also have that item to be able to observe and make your own version of it.
I'm okay with using the magical suppression cuffs unless anyone else on the crew is saying, hey, we needed that for something else.
Yeah, bring it to the team.
Hey guys, I'm kind of working on something for Lazarus. I was just wondering, before I repurpose these into something else, we don't need them for anything in particular, right?
I mean, unless we want to suppress another mage.
Well, I was thinking of trying to use them on, like, Ophelia or somebody if we could, but I really had no idea if...
And if you just need metal, I've got a couple of pieces of enchanted metal.
Okay.
If I recall, Brunk had a very negative attitude about those cuffs and their purpose to begin with.
Yeah.
Yes. Like I remember having a very strong opinion about not liking those things, and if you're looking to try to turn them into something else
That will help Lazarus instead of...
he's not he had Brunk has no objections with that. Brunk would just as soon see the things destroyed and never used again. So repurposing them from what they are to something else, I have no issues with. But
Okay.
I don't know if anyone else has opinions. Brunk's attitude would be kind of one of those spit on the floor or spit on the deck and be like, get rid of those evil things, you know? But
Fair.
that's all he's got. That would be pretty much what he'd have to say about it, so.
Okay. Did you say I would have an easier time? Like if I use just enchanted metal, is there a chance that it won't be as successful?
No, I mean, if you use enchanted metal, no, you crit on your tinker's tools. No, you are confident that you will be fine, and that what you make will actually be successful based on what you know about the suppression cuffs.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Brunk and I'm gonna say, I know what you would prefer I do, but I still think we should keep these on hand just in case. And then I'm going to reiterate my promise that I made to you when we first got them about using them responsibly.
He's just going to go back to what he's doing, you know? I mean, you asked his opinion, and if you wanted to use them, I have no objections. If you don't, or if you want to try a different route, that's okay too.
Okay. Thank you, Brunk. I'm gonna hold on to them for now and just use the enchanted metal.
Yeah.
But I would like to maybe, if I have time, to like tinker with them a bit and see if I can just figure out how they work. I don't want to destroy them. I don't want to change them. I just want to get a better understanding for their function and how they actually do function, so that I can kind of brainstorm maybe if there's a way I can improve them down the road.
The suppression cuffs?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's if I have time after making the conduit for Lazarus.
Yeah, I mean, just using them to help with your schematic for now is fine. You still have them on hand to be able to do more research and see what you can do to enhance them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jesus.
I would spend the next couple days just experimenting with the two new mushrooms I just planted, the dust moss and the oyster mushroom, so I could learn their effects and learn what they do, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I realize I planted them, but I don't know what they do yet.
You plant them over the next couple days. They you'll sprout a couple of them. Are you doing just like a straight like you just consume them?
Yeah, I'll just consume them.
Okay. What are you doing, Toki? We got them. One's a dust moss mushroom. When the spores on that mushroom were inhaled, you gain advantage on your next stealth check while underground or in a similar environment. So it seems like it works in dark spaces.
Some.
And the oyster mushroom gives you water breathing for 1d8 hours.
Nice. Those will definitely come in handy for us.
Yeah, for sure. Once you reach your you get close to your destination, everybody kind of like gathers on like up top on the ship, and Lazarus points and says, "Old Braga is in ruins, and I feel a strange energy coming from it."
Did he say old Braga?
Yeah. Or like Braga, I should say. He says Braga is ruins. And I can sense a strange energy coming from it.
This is a location for Rovane, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Looks like he's referring to like the port. Where it does appear that there is like a tall building. Looks like it's damaged but still standing. And it looks like it is surrounded by like ruined buildings.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's what it gives you.
So let's just pull into port.
You're just pulling in.
I mean, is there any clear evidence that there's a concern if we were to try to pull in? Or should we park it offshore and row in?
Are you just using your own eyes for your perception?
I mean, I could use somebody else's eyes, but I'm assuming they're using them. I mean, I don't want to be extracting them from somebody's head.
Yeah.
But
I don't see shit.
Valerith, yeah, you don't like you see a ship docked, like a ship already docked. You think you see people standing on the port, but doesn't really look like they're moving.
Fantastic. I don't see anything.
Hi, Toki. Hi, baby.
really?
What?
Sorry, I was looking at something else.
Does anyone have a telescope?
I have telescope eyes, and I still missed it.
Fair.
Do I not have a tool for this? Spyglass? Something? No? Yes? No?
I don't know.
Yes? No? No? Not seeing anything on my...
I'm not saying a telescope on my sheet, but I'll do a perception
Oh, I do.
check.
I do have a
anyways.
spyglass. Yes.
Oh, hell
It's in my
yeah.
pouch. It's in my pouch.
Hit me with a perception check with advantage. Oh, Nerissa just sees all.
$17.
So Nerissa, with with your superior vision, and Brunk with the spyglass, you see that the ship that is docked is the pirate ship that you had that was stolen from you. The people that are on the side that Valerith saw that didn't really look like they're moving weren't moving because they are stone, and it was that old pirate crew of that ship.
Oh, they've been Medusa'd.
They've been Medusa'd.
So they jacked the ship and then stoned the people when they got there?
Yeah.
Gosh, that's nice of them.
Additionally, you see a few like automatons moving around, almost looking like they're patrolling.
Oh.
Close to the building, like the structure that is still standing. And you also see what appears to be some kind of ogre with one glowing purple eye.
Oh.
And an anchor on a chain.
Oh, I want that anchor. Being an anchor, is it anything Nerissa would recognize?
Oh. Am I seeing this?
You've seen this, and Nerissa, people have turned anchors into weapons before.
So it's not like a specific, like, oceanic artifact that I'd be like, oh, that's the legendary blah, blah, blah.
No.
Okay.
So we're seeing this guy on the dock in the area there.
Yeah. Yeah, you see him kind of like stomping around as well. He's got kind of like a cocky jaunt to him.
Mm-hmm. So robots and the ogre dude, huh?
Yep.
Okay then.
Nerissa, does Nerissa notice that Brunk seems to recognize this guy at all?
It doesn't really.
If I'm looking at him through the spyglass, my grip probably tightens on the spyglass as soon as I see him, and I probably have a physical reaction. I'm probably controlling it as much as I can, but as soon as I see him, that's an immediate locked. I'm locked onto him, and I'm like, that's
Okay.
I'll put the spyglass down, and
What's going on, Brunk?
the ogre has something I need.
The ogre?
There's an ogre on land there in the docks area that is carrying a giant anchor-like weapon, along with a bunch of automatons moving around the pirate crew that's been stoned.
You need his anchor weapon?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, you remember the items that I need to find in order to bring back Lyric?
That's one of the lyric items?
The anchor stone fragment that I'm looking for. I believe I've been given some information that he is the one carrying it. Like, I immediately recognized him. I had a little chat with Cord last night, or a
Okay.
couple of nights ago.
Yeah.
Before we departed, from the cache, I had a late night conversation with Cord.
Okay.
Passed along some information to me.
Okay.
So this is yeah, but I'm not rushing. We're not going to rush in blind here. We're not rushing in headlong here. We need a plan because he's got help. And
Yeah. Yeah, but we need to get that thing.
yeah, but I'm not gonna. We're not rushing in. We gotta.
I mean, they already know we're here.
I need it, but I need it the right way.
I understand. We can't mess this up.
So, you guys are the experts on the automaton types. What do you think we can do about them?
That's a good question. Is
You're a
Varric
builder. You like
here for this
building things. What
conversation
have you
too?
got for me? What's that?
Is Varric here for this conversation too?
Varric?
Yeah.
No, I think he's on a ship somewhere out in the cosmos. Are you thinking about
Valerith.
somebody-
Sorry. Valerith.
No.
It's the two VA names. Again. I think I did that a couple weeks ago, or like a couple sessions ago too.
Like, I think Varric's
No, Valerith.
fixing an engine. And somewhere out in the cosmos, Varric is like, what are these
My ears are
talking
burning.
about? Like, why are
What's
my
going
ears
on?
burning?
Yeah.
He sneezes for no reason.
Right?
No, Valerith. Is Valerith nearby for this conversation? Sorry.
Well, I mean, I was up in the crow's nest and didn't see anything, so I jumped back down. So
Okay.
I mean, we have an
So-
octopus on the deck right now.
We do.
Yeah, if you go to the ship top level
Oh,
sales,
do we still have a
the
octopus up there? Well, we
have calamari.
hadn't cleaned him off yet.
Forgot about that.
Cleaned him off yet.
Yeah, of course I'm here.
Excellent. Do you have any ideas for how we can work with those automatons? We got to get that the anchor thing back, but well, not back, but just in general, we have to take it from him. Do you have any ideas?
Well, I can't poison them if they're mechanical. I don't have any rust monster tentacles. I don't know. Did you see any cogs? Anything like a normal mechanical creation?
How far out from the other ship are we?
How far out do you want to be?
Well, I'm just wondering if I should like do a quick little like a recon mission and just swim up all stealthily, get some information about the automatons and what else is on board, and then swim back. Like, we're not close enough that they've seen us yet, are they? Or are we?
As far as you know.
They start looking for us, they'll probably see us. It wouldn't probably be hard to see a ship on the horizon.
That's fair.
I don't suppose there's some place nearby where we could sail in out of sight. So
Not really. Not if you're approaching the port.
Yeah.
We have to assume that they've already seen us because it's an ocean and we're a ship.
Okay.
If we're within spyglass range, they've probably seen a dot on the horizon to be able to tell that there's a ship coming.
Okay.
I mean, just going logically based on
that's I mean, that's I'm thinking the same thing.
If we can see them, they can see us. Yeah. That makes sense.
I mean, if they're automatons that got gears, I would say sand. Throw sand in their gears to try and slow them down. It's not going to stop them, but whatever you can do to try to gum up the works. Depends on what we have. If there's still any supplies left after my little crafting session, in the ship's hold, if we have some resin, some tar, and we've got some extra rope, we could probably make something semi-glue-like to cover the ropes, and then throw the ropes on the automatons to try and just tie them up, or just kind of catch them off a little bit. Crowd control them, like a tangle bag, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't see what they look like, and I'm not real big on machines. So simple alchemic recipes I could probably do, but I don't know that I've got anything that will affect it since I focus mostly on poison and a splash of explosives.
That's fair.
Let's see. So yeah, Nets might help. If we have any extra nets, I've got 1 net on me. Yeah, that's about all I got that'll be helpful. I'm out of oil. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do not have any nets on me.
Let's zero that out. I forgot about that one. I have 1 net. I have a shitload of canvas still. Drop that down to probably half after all my experimenting.
I have 1 net and some dynamite still.
Other than that, I've got a whole bunch of grit and determination.
Okay. I mean, that's always good to have. Sorry, Jesus, what did you say you had?
Sorry. I have 1 net and some dynamite still.
Okay.
Maybe a well-placed piece of dynamite might do something.
Why don't we hang back and not approach too quickly, but Nerissa just like swims up under the water and like does a quick like recon mission to see if she can gather any more information about these guys, like if it looks like they might have any weak points or anything.
You can get yourself out of trouble if you get into it. You're fast enough, so by all means.
That's what I was thinking. Like I can just like swim up. I'd stay under the water so they wouldn't even actually see me coming. Is everyone okay with that?
Oh yeah.
So you're gonna swim up solo?
We're gonna
I
split
don't
the
like the way you said
party.
that. I don't like the way you said that.
I'm
Gonna
just
split the
I'm just asking.
Maybe that's not a good idea. You're just asking, but you're asking ominously.
That's true.
What's the worst that could happen? um Is there any way I would be able to like swim up and like have them on like the intercom almost so they can hear what's going on and then like they can come in guns a-blazing if they need to?
What do you mean intercom? Like your crystal?
Like on our communication, yeah, like with like an open line on the communication crystals.
You're just gonna swim up. Okay.
I don't know. Not the way you're asking me that makes it sound like it's a really bad idea.
You only live once. Twice if you're lucky.
There's no good or bad ideas. There's only ideas.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll have my merc hat with me.
You will, yes. You'll have your mercat with you. Still unnamed.
Yeah. Well, tell me when the name is right.
When you swim up, like speaking of your mercat, do you have the mercat stay with you? It's trained pretty well that it will listen to you, kinda. Are you keeping it with you?
Yeah, it's gonna stay close to me.
Okay, so you get close to the docks. There's like kind of like a small boat, like a fishing boat that is docked on one side, and on the other side is the pirate vessel. Do you like pop your head up, or like are you staying underwater? What are you doing to surveil the area, and kind of where are you hanging out within that area?
I'm not. What can I see without popping my head up?
You see the bottom of boats.
Okay. Yeah, I would pop my head up, but like close to the ship.
Close
Like,
to like the fishing boat.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, your ocean displacer kind of like swims and like kind of like gets under you, so it can like give you a boost up, but also like help pull you down quickly if you kind of gesture to it.
Okay.
You pop,
And I want to stay close enough to the boat where like somebody would like if somebody's just on the deck, they're not going to just like see me. They'd have to be like looking straight down, which I figure is probably less of a common thing for them to be doing.
Yeah. Kind of like taking a look around. The automatons look like they're patrolling, but it doesn't look like they're coming up onto the deck. You can see the huge fucking ogre guy with his anchor weapon on his shoulder, just kind of like smugly like walking around. As you kind of look around, you look one way and look another, and then you look and you feel something almost like on the back of your neck, and you hear the whimper of your cat, of your mercat, as you hear a voice say, "Oh, hello, love. Good to see you again." And you hear the click as a gun goes off. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
No. Who the fuck is that? Oh no.
10's not going to do it. The last thing you see before you are unconscious is a very familiar looking pirate woman fire a gun in your face and knock you out.
God damn it, she's so hot. So rude. Okay. Fuck. Well, at least I had these guys on an open line on the communication crystals, so they heard that happen.
They heard that happen, and you don't realize it, but the moment you like go limp, the ocean displacer kind of like just drags you further down.
Okay.
Or like away from the harm.
Yeah, away from danger. So am I unconscious then?
You're currently unconscious. You
Can I
guys,
need that ship at all?
you hear that commotion, that "hello, love," and then hear the gun go off, and Nerissa goes silent.
Would anyone else recognize the voice?
Give me, just Jesus and Brunk. Give me perception checks. $15 was what I needed. Jesus, you think that that accent sounds familiar from when you first acquired the pirate ship.
Okay. I can't remember her name.
Brunk looks at him in confusion. Is like, what? What do you know?
It sounded like the pirate that got away when we first acquired the pirate ship.
The
The
first
woman
mate?
pirate.
Was she the first
Yeah,
mate?
yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's not good.
Do we need
Great.
that pirate ship at all?
Hmm?
Do we need the pirate ship?
Do we need the pirate ship?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
we don't need it.
Don't look at me like that.
We acquired it, and we had intended to use it to, expand our fleet, if you will, but we had not. No, we don't have a need for it. Why? What do you have in mind?
We have a ship. We have a better angle on them, and they're sitting still. We can go just wreck the ship.
Are you suggesting we ram the ship?
No, open fire. Actually, wait. Didn't we put what did we put on this ship?
Did we? I was like, did we switch out the figurehead?
Yeah, he was switching out for God dog it. Where is it?
I don't know if you guys decided to switch out the figurehead. He did give you the extra figureheads to be able
Okay.
to switch if you wanted to. But especially with the condition Q is in, you wanted to stay on the healing figurehead.
Probably, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Damn.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty good idea.
But they are all on the slippery serpent cargo. It's a slippery sea serpent cargo. Meow. Meow. Let's just here. What I'm gonna do. Don't worry about the initiative just yet, but place where you're going to land your ship, unless you're planning on slamming into the other ship.
I don't think we're going to ram the other ship, but I think the idea he had was
Sink it in place.
right.
I mean, if we came at it from in this case, the northeast angle, we would have pretty much free reign on hitting it, unless they have weapons in the rear.
Anywhere in the pink square there is where you can like land your ship. I didn't want to land it for you. Basically deciding
In either pink square?
where you exit in either pink square.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But I think your idea here was let's put a hurt on the other boat.
Yeah,
while it's docked.
If we sink it while it's docked, I mean, okay.
You see a bunch of statues of.
I look at
I
mean I hear I'm hearing this plan, right? I'm hearing this suggestion from Valerith. We know that Nerissa's down at the moment, but probably in the water somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I look at Jesus and kind of like, what do you think? And I'll look at Rosalia as well. Like I'm looking around at everybody in the crew. I'm looking at everybody that's right there. You see if anybody else either agrees with this suggestion, this radical suggestion that Valerith has thrown out, or has a better one.
We need to find Nerissa. It looks like there's petrified crew aboard. When the ship was taken, how many of them...
There's nobody actually living on the ship right now, is there? That's what you're saying?
They're all stone.
Right.
If we destroy the ship, how many of them do we destroy with it?
I'd rather not do that.
Keep in mind, they're pirates that stole the ship.
No. They are pirates that decide that agreed to work with us and then had to deal with a life and death situation.
They're pirates. You can't trust pirates.
What
There
if...
is no code.
She looks and she says, what makes us different than pirates? Just because we're part of an organization? I haven't seen us do anything different than what pirates have done on the seas. We're just nicer about it.
I've only robbed one time, and we already have to pay that back. So really, it's not robbing. It's borrowing with interest.
Wait. Yeah, we've got cannons and ballista on the sides of this boat, right?
I think so.
Yes.
No, Fro.
Remember, I was using them to shoot the people on the deck.
All right. So here we go.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. So I'm looking around at the crew, and I'm here. The conversation's going on, and I'll call for more sail, and I will start angling the ship in as if I'm heading directly towards the docked pirate vessel.
Okay.
And when we get, like I'm seriously bringing that ship in, kind of at an angle. I guess you've got the freedom to move the ship here, right? So as I'm coming, the goal is I'm heading for this other docking area, right?
Are you going to drift?
we get here. We get to about here, okay? And I tell them to drop the anchor on the starboard side.
Okay.
With the goal of swinging the port side in sideways, not quite at the dock, but with the ballista and the cannons aiming at the building, at the dock, at anybody out there, and basically order the crew to get on the weapons and find a target.
Okay.
Now, the question then becomes, while I'm doing this, who's looking for Nerissa? Or who's looking for where, trying to figure out where Nerissa went or where Nerissa was?
Well, I see
If
a
I'm
woman standing
at
over
the
on
wheel,
dock.
if I'm at the wheel and I'm giving commands, I can't be doing that. So somebody else needs to be.
Would my displacer beast know to go for help?
Your displacer beast took you to safety.
Would it know to then bring me to a safe place and then go?
It's not. It doesn't really trust anyone else. It trusts you.
Okay. So it doesn't have the same trust with my crew yet to be like, yes, this is who she's safe with.
Yeah, no. This thing's got a 7 intelligence.
Okay, that's fair.
It just knew to drag you to safety while it tries to heal you.
That's appreciated.
Once we've swung into position, then I would order the port anchor to be dropped as well, so we are stationary at the
Sure.
moment.
I'm gonna bring you just
Yeah.
into the pink circle here, or pink square.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, basically, yeah, right about there, but just basically not quite at the dock. Because obviously I'm not trying to tear our ship up,
Yeah.
ramming it into the dock by accident. So I don't know if you want any kind of roll for that or not, as far as,
Give me water vehicles check.
Yeah. Oh god. I'm gonna use my inspo. Gotta inspo it.
Yeah.
Gotta inspo that one.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a must. Got to. Oh my god.
Oh, that's not much better.
Not much better.
It's not a one.
Hold on. Let me see if I've got anything else that I can. So look at my. What is that? What is that roll? Oh, it's an intelligence roll.
Does anybody else want to give him their inspiration?
Where did this charge?
I'll give
You can
him
have
my
my inspiration. Oh,
I was looking for something. Oh, wait. I can't. Shit. I should have just chosen to do that beforehand. I've got a charm of prescience with some rolls on it, and I could have used it, but you have to choose that. You have to declare it beforehand. Somebody else is inspoing me. Okay. Come on. Are you kidding me? Like. Oh my god. Hey. Crap.
if I give you my inspiration, can you use the charm thing that you just said before doing the reroll?
I'm wondering if I can just cast Enhance Ability before doing the reroll, which would give me advantage on the check. Do you have any issues with that, or would that be too much?
Because it's a reroll instead of the initial roll.
Yeah. All right. So am I doing this one more time, or are we sticking with a 9?
You've got my inspo.
That's not bad. 13 is better than a 9. I'm gonna bring the boat a little bit closer this way.
Struggle bus.
If you had fully failed, you would have slammed into that other boat, and your crew would have been kind of strewn across the deck, kind of split up.
Ejected.
See this woman over here, right? On the dock.
Yeah, you catch a glimpse of her.
Depending on the glimpse, I was just going to try and shoot her with a ballista while we're on the ship.
Well, we'll leave that.
I'm gonna yell at Jesus. Jesus should be looking for her. Find the first mate. If she's wherever she is, Nerissa's nearby.
As you guys Tokyo drift in, dropping the anchor, you guys haven't exited the ship yet. You guys are on ballista and shit in the ship. That's where we're going to end session for tonight. So next session, you guys will be up against these threats here in Old Braga. And there's some clues out there as well for things for you. So we'll see what happens. But thanks to everybody who tuned in. We love every single one of you. Hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power the players. Have a great night. And
My brain immediately went to Battleship, and I went, "Let's drift the ship in."
everybody can
Hilarious.
everybody can have another 10 points on your points cards. It was a fun night tonight.
Yay!